welcome to Jajal's Journals. Today I'm so excited to just talk about journals, just about journal setups. I'll probably talk about what I started with this year. I think right now, midpoint of the year, a lot of people are talking about like how it went, how it's going. My last video was kind of like a check-in of where things have been at, but I want to talk about more generally, like all the journals that have come to me, and maybe you'll take away from it. If you're starting a new journal and you're looking for what one would be best for you, this might be helpful. Or, you know, if you've been journaling and are just nosy like I am and just want to know how other people are using yours, then you'll take something away from this video. Just to show you what you're in store for, we've got 2 traveler's notebooks. Well, 3, if we do that. We've got one of these Stalogy books, field notes, Hobonichi A6. Oh, we got an Hobonichi Weeks in here. And then we'll just be talking through some traveler's refills, couple of MD notebooks, and one of my newer ones, an Oasis notebook. I want to also go talk about like cases and pouches and stuff like that. I don't have too many, but I think they're really fun, and it definitely is a big part of notebook and journaling, at least for me, and I know a lot of other people in the community, so we'll jump into those as well in this video. It will be a lot of fun, and I'm kind of sick. There's a lot of music going outside. It's gonna be a little crazy, but I hope that if you're interested, that you just want to settle down, hang out, check out what I've got going on, and yeah, let's go. Okay, let's go ahead and get started here. It feels only appropriate to start with this notebook, although it's not the first notebook I've ever had. You know, in my childhood, I definitely had, you know, the cute ones with the fuzzy edges and the lock and everything like that. I've had this one since 2018. I visited my uncle in San Francisco, and I visited the top drawer that they had there, which was like stationery heaven. I picked one of these up, and I've still been working my way through it. I have some pages left, and it's been a really good companion. I realized I love the size. I loved how the cover just kind of, I let it get dirty. I do have a new one of these that I've been using for collaging washi and stamps, or not collaging, cataloging, archiving. I haven't gotten very far because it's brand new, but you can see that like color difference in them. This one, I don't know if this started out like this or if just over time it yellowed to this color. If you have one of these, let me know. This is about 6 years old, or I can think in the back here. This is a 2008 one, or I don't know if that's actually like when it was made, but this one says 2023. So I mean 2023, like if maybe they changed. But yeah, I've just started putting some in here. I got this idea from Mari Haraya here on YouTube. I saw that she uses also the A6, and I was inspired because I loved this A6 size, and I wasn't using it like as a journal really that much, and I knew I wanted to continue using this size even when I finished the pages. So this was a good way to keep this book for something that I know that I'm going to keep reaching for and have a long-term use for. All right. Now, really the meat and potatoes, the reason why I've gotten so into journaling this year would be my traveler's notebooks. So I have 3. I didn't think that after I got my first one that I would be someone that would have multiples. I really love the idea of having one journal and doing everything in it. As far as where I am right now, that's just not the case. I have certainly a lot, but when the red came out, I couldn't pass it up. And I also knew I wanted to try the passport. I didn't think I was going to love it as much as I do, but it's an everyday carry for me now. I use it like a wallet. I'll show what that looks like and kind of show some different inserts and stuff that I have on the side as well. But I think this is a really great option for anyone who would want to take journaling materials with them everywhere, and then also keep those essentials, and maybe is okay with not having a separate wallet. Like, I love using the passport size. It's gotten pretty dirty because I do just throw it in my bag, but I told myself, like, that's how I want this journal used. I want it to get beat up. I want it to really have an opportunity to patina with use, and that's where we're at. But to start with this one, I received it from my dear friend for a Christmas gift, I believe. Yeah, it was at the end of last year I got this, and I started using it immediately in the last week of December and haven't looked back since. It's changed a bit what I have going on inside. go in there. In my last video, I talk about this a little bit more specifically, so I won't go, you know, into this, you know, too much, but I slip in my Hobonichi weeks because I want to be able to do my memory keeping in here. But then in the back, I have the weekly horizontal that I want to do just like my messy notes. I realize like I am just a messy person. I don't like to write super neat. Although I do for like memory keeping and things like that, when I'm doing like my to-do list and just living through a week, like it needs to look like this for it to work for me. It just does. And I have my work one. I'm gonna jump around because it just makes more sense. But for me, this is my Spring Start Hobonichi that I didn't think I could justify for personal use, so I've been using it for work because I couldn't justify another personal use planner, but for work it's been amazing. And like nothing here is pretty. It's really crazy. I mean, like the pen ink, like we're not doing anything super cute in here, but with the bleed through and the ghosting with the new paper in these books, like I was like, why not? Let's just not be precious with it. And as I said, like this works for my like planning style. Like I'm getting things done and it's work stuff, so I don't want to like go in there, but I also just couldn't pass up getting this A6 cover. And as I had said, I wanted to talk about covers, so here we are. At least we'll talk about this. I do think that if I don't use this in the future, I could easily slip one of my other ASIC notebooks in, like the Midori paper, and that would be really cute in there. But maybe next year I'll be an A6 everything journal girly because I can see myself wanting to carry this and actually taking advantage of the card pockets over here. It's super cute. There's so much storage in here, and I really recommend this Hobonichi cover. I do think that when I first got it, I was a little bit concerned about the pen loops. I just didn't like how much they protruded, but they've actually been perfect for keeping the two pens that I'm always needing. And like, I'm much more likely to use a notebook if I have the pens there that I want to use with it. So this has been great. And yeah, so here's the Traveler's Notebook. I think that this is a great option for anyone that is just starting out. You can completely customize it to be what you want it to be. In here right now, I just had it, like I said, the Hobonichi Weeks, stuck that in there, and then one of the Travelers, the weekly horizontal. I will say that if you're starting in the mid-year, I don't know if you can still get these, maybe on like third-party seller or resellers or things like that, but these the dated ones tend to go out of stock really quickly. So if you don't mind the undated, which I actually don't even really mind, you can still get those and you can jump in and start planning. But I mean, if anyone, please feel free to correct me in the comments if you know of a place that you can still get the dated notebooks. But yeah, I mean, I tried different styles in here. But for me, really, I need somewhere that I can write like what's happening, what I need to do, to-do lists, things like that. So that's been great. Zipper pouch. I recommend everyone to have a zipper pouch. You never know what little things you'll come across, what kind of stickers. Some really random stickers in here. I've been trying to use these up because I don't really like them anymore, but I need to do like a sticker swap. I wish there was a sticker swap. I'm in DC. If anyone knows of any like journal meetups, please let me know because I would love to go to them and share, like de-stash some things and share. I've been making a ton with these like label makers. I love that so much. I did want to show my first completed refill. As I mentioned, I had only started Traveler's Notebook this year, so I don't have too many completed yet, but this was the California one, which was this was also gifted by my friend when she gave me the cover. It was appropriate because I began the year in California. I'm based in DC, but I go back to California to see my family quite often. And I also sewed on this little Chicago card. Yeah, I don't know what to call it. What's it when like the letterpress? Yeah. I got that when I was at the Chicago Stationery Fest, and that is where I ended the quarter. So the idea was that this was going to be my entire first quarter. I think I showed that in here. Denver. Brush pens. I really enjoy it. This was one of my favorite pages. It's supposed to be kind of like junk journal-y, just a creative space, but I'll show where I'm doing this now. I think these pages really made me want to be creative. I liked that they're a bit smaller than some of the other notebooks that I've used for junk journaling in the past. I said smaller as in skinnier. They're quite long, which Makes it kind of fun to play around with. So I was in Chicago. I put the Chicago Stationery Fest like little pamphlet that they made the traveler size, but I cut it down so I could fit it inside of here. Wasn't the best job ever. But yeah, maybe I'll do more flip through of this another time. But yeah, I really love these inserts for being able to do this style of journaling, a junk journal. It just makes sense, and I like holding it and like having a complete one at the end. So I also have my red one, which is where I've decided to transition all of that like creative stuff. So while this one is more of just like the planning, like practical, well as a little bit of memory keeping. This one is really for junk journaling. And I also have watercolor paper in here. That's another great thing, is that Traveler's Company offers so many different refill types. And this is one of their craft folders that I did just sticker bomb with all of the Love and Trip stickers, because I didn't know where to put them, and I really wanted to use them. I love them so much, and I realized, you know, hey, I'm gonna have a craft folder for a while. It makes sense just to put them there. Then I decorated this, which was supposed to be the Q2 book, but I just haven't done very many pages, so it's gonna be now until whenever I finish it. Not time restricting myself in these notebooks is going to be really important, so that I actually want to get through them and I feel invited back to them. Went with the red theme because obviously the red cover. I think I've done like just a few pages in here. Oh yeah, like spring is here. This is Atlas Stationers when I got some of those things. Yeah, just wanting to stick down all the things. Oh yeah, and collage all the stickers and washi that I got. I started this, I haven't finished it. I think this is when my mom was visiting for Mother's Day. I need to write in here. Yeah, it's really cute, all these little things in ephemera. But yeah, need to come back here very soon and finish writing in there. And having these folders just to stick a ton of stuff is super helpful. Oh yeah, I forgot to put this one on the back. And then just like I have the zipper pocket in the other traveler's notebook, this one I have these card pockets, which are super great for when I go to the hardware store and I steal a bunch of the paint samples. I love using them in my journaling spreads. I love just looking at them, and I am technically picking a paint color for my childhood bedroom back home, so I justify it to myself that I'm using it for that purpose as well. And then a print that I have from when I went to Brooklyn last year. Some stickers, and then this little like cover thing that I think I saw Job from Job's Journals do this, where he cut the bottom and then added this pocket. This is the right side pocket, but there's supposedly a left side one that you can also get. I've never seen them in stores or online, but it's nice just to have an extra place to do it. And I just felt like really frustrated, always stuff falling out when it was connected at the bottom here. And I've also seen him do it where he sews it together with a piece of leather and then makes it like a pen loop. That's a really good idea. I love seeing how people reuse, or I guess reconfigure how they're using the materials and to do something different. So yeah, I mean, this is also my Love and Trip book, like through and through. Love and Trip, all the Love and Trip stickers here. And somewhere I have my pencil board. Yeah, completely themed. Not the most original, but it's kind of fun. You know, you get to just enjoy the thing while it's hot and fresh. Yeah, and then back here, I haven't decorated this. I do have some really pretty paper that I got from Paper Source that I should wrap like I did this one. Like, how cute would that be in here? Like that color even. And then this, I'm so sorry, this keeps knocking around. I'm sick. And I just had my dance recital today. Like, we're going through it. But watercolor paper, like, this is amazing. And I want to be in here, and I'm inspired by it being in here. I just haven't done it yet. But the idea is that this is that creative place that I come to this notebook when I want to do those things. And yeah, I think when I go to San Diego, I'm going to try to move everything that I need and bring like a one notebook system. I'll let you know how that goes. Maybe we can do a packing, stationary packing for that trip together. But for right now, that's how this book lives. Okay, now to get into the baby one. The baby one is so cutie. I made this little clip out of like a bag ring. The end of the tail of the bag strap, yeah, in there. This is my daily carry, so I have my wallet staples in here, or essentials. I keep this nice little pencil card, so if I'm on the go and I need that to write on, I can use that. I keep like a couple of those just punch cards that I always forget. Today I actually went to compliments only, but I didn't have it with me, so that was unfortunate. This is the nice Tama River paper, or Tama River paper, I'm thinking of the pens. Yeah, I really like this paper. It's good for just writing notes. Maybe it's too nice of paper just to use as like a throwaway journal, but if you like it, you write on it, and if you write on it and you use it, then you're happy to be using it, so I'll do it anyway. This is actually a tea bag holder, which I thought was super cute. I got it when I was thrifting with my mom, but it can stick receipts in here, cards, or tea bags if I feel like it. The zipper pouch. Zipper pouch will always be with me. I love it. You can just put all the things that you need in it, receipts or stickers. I actually did raid this on the way to my boyfriend's play because I needed a couple stickers to put on the flower bag. Cash, cards. Oh, I think I got a dollar bill stuck in here, and I was trying to, it was super embarrassing. I was trying to take money out to tip, and I literally couldn't get it out, and so I only had $1 and I tipped $1. I mean, it was for something inexpensive, so that wasn't like horrible, but yeah, that was embarrassing. And then this one is where I'm trying to like review places that I try in DC, and because I'm out and about and would have this, it should be easy to do that. I've only done it for 2 places and conveniently had a cute little pepper. But yeah, then in here I'm just throwing just random stuff that I would want and need. Lotion, blotting paper, and then sticker release paper. Because we have a lot going on in here, I had to take out the sticker release book, and that's fine, just having a little piece of paper. So, I mean, yeah, would you do something like this, like as an everyday carry? What else do you think that maybe I should add in here that I don't have? I will say, I use these little Travelers Company. I'm so sorry. I keep putting that down and it's so loud. Hopefully you still want to be friends after this. But okay. I got this like little calendar and I thought I would use it more, or I was going to be like marking specific things. And I do need an on-the-go calendar, so maybe I do stick this in there and use it. I think I've only filled it out for April. And I wrote when someone in my family died, and that the big tree across from my house has leaves. That's kind of sad. But she lived a great long life. So here's the sticker release paper that I said I wasn't using right now. And oh, this one's the accordion. Please, if anybody has good ideas for like everyday use of this, I think I've seen some people do habit trackers, or like people have the Filofax ones. I don't have a Filofax. I would love to get into rings. If you're trying to learn about rings, unfortunately, I'm so sorry. No rings to be had here, but maybe one day. Travel journaling, urban sketching, this would be great for that. And then some spare like little rubber bands. This video is just showing pretty much everything I have. But no, I hope you're getting something out of it as far as journals and journals use and everything like that. The last thing I'll show for Travelers Company is just some of the other cool inserts that they have. I have this like refill postcard one. I'll open it. Everyone wants to see. I always want to see. Okay, loud. I got this actually at Chicago Stationery Fest. So the idea is you paint or draw or something here on the postcard. It's perforated. You write the place you were, to whom it's going to, and the day and the date, and you keep the top portion, a memo about what you're writing. There's that. The diary weekly memo, so don't ignore these. I just put them in the wrong bags, but this is what I will be moving into in July. It's the same thing that you saw there before, but we can look at it because she's going to be so pretty and crisp. Yeah, I hope now that I have a better idea of what I want that system to look like, I can keep up with it. But maybe, I don't know, maybe if I'm traveling, maybe I will just take this and do everything in this and then back journal in my memory keeper later, but we'll see. This one is I keep taking all these things out, but they're so loud. Okay, we'll do it. Do it for you guys. Let's go on a road trip with Traveler's Notebook. I love this. It's the craft paper. It's super pretty. It's gold, not quite Not quite the bronze that is the on the front of the actual cover. Let me close this so we're not being loud. Yeah, I never noticed that. But love, I've been saving this, and I do go on road trips with my family from time to time, so maybe that would be a good use for this. But I also want to just use my things, not hoard them. And last from travelers, man, we're already at 20 minutes. Maybe I hope people like long videos. I know I do, but let's just go. Let's just keep going. Love and Trip. Oh, here we go. Man, I should have pre-opened these. I love this one. I can't wait to use it. It came with my red traveler's notebook. The cutie little cards. If you're in the journaling community and you watch these videos all the time, you've probably seen a million unboxings of this already. But if you're brand new and you haven't seen, well, what a treat. It's so fun. Oh, what else do I have in here? Oh, I have the baby one. I'm not gonna, well, it's slightly different. Fine. So you see, you get the different designs on the front, even the different font from Love and Trip. And then slightly different. The idea is that you write a little message on them to someone in your travels, rip it off and give it to them. And I had gotten 2 of these, but I did give one to one of my friends who didn't pick up one of these. So, you know, I really love sharing traveler's notebook things. It's a great gift because I received one. I've now given 2 as gifts. And it's a wonderful way to share your love for journaling and stationery with others. Maybe you're into something a little bit simpler. You want to do everything in one book, or you want a little bit more creative space. I mean, the traveler's notebook being a little bit slimmer, you could go with something that's an A5 size. I have this one, and I also have this Oasis book. It looks like this. Both A5s. This one's cool because of the paper inside of here. You can see it's like slightly gridded, but it mostly looks lined. And the different lines within the darker shaded lines are so that you can practice your penmanship. The capital letters should go to the highest line and the lowercase to the bottom. I think it's a really cool notebook. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to use it for yet. I thought it was going to be like calligraphy or just practice my penmanship. We'll see. It's a really beautiful notebook. I love it. And made in Japan. Then there is the Stalogy. This was meant to be my daily pages to test run if I would want a cousin. I love the paper in this. It's very thin. You can circle the month and the day. Ideas are 365 pages, one for every single day. But you can also just ignore that or just write across multiple pages. I thought it was going to be for morning pages, not quite doing that, but it's a good creative spot. I love testing inks in here. I started doing some doodles. There's some personal stuff in here, so probably gonna skip through that. A little bit more of the ink testing. I talk about getting happy mail from my good friend, doing a couple cute doodles, some of the tape she sent me, writing about what I want to do for a tea party when I get home, some doodles on this page. Like if I just need to create and put pen to paper, or oh my gosh, using my beloved dip pen from Kakimori, like I want to come to this book. Like it gives me the space and affords me a lot of creative freedom. Oh my gosh, these are stamps that I really want to get from this brand, but they've been out of stock, so I'm just practicing drawing them here. So there's some creator, or maybe it was in my pouch book, one of these that I got the idea to do that. She's like, oh, if you don't have a lot of materials, just, you know, practice drawing other things or getting inspiration and stuff. I mean, of course, not to sell, not to do anything with it. Those are other people's designs, but yeah, love being creative in here, using all these stickers that I got, drawing, you know, a way to really engage with that memory, which could have otherwise just been a small moment in time. Document it here. I debated cleaning it before this video or not. You can maybe see a little bit of the stain here, but I spilled my favorite ink from Sailor Shikiori that I had a sample of, and it went everywhere. Yeah, so I've been talking for a while now. I'm like, should I keep going? But this would be a great notebook for anyone that wants to just use it as more of a creative space. You can make this more structured. I thought of even just like stamping like a date mark on here. Yeah, this little date stamp, I thought like, yeah, maybe you do want to do like emulate what's going on in a Hobonichi cousin. You can do that in this book. I actually don't know how it would do with the ink. Let's test it. We're just hanging out at this point. I mean, I'm sorry if I'm keeping you hostage. You definitely don't need to be here. But I'm happy you're here. This is all I want to do. I just want to hang out and talk about stationery and have a good time. It's not sunny, so I shouldn't put that. It's definitely cloudy right now. 14th of Jan. Nice. Yeah, I put way too much ink in there, so it's a little blotchy, but that's nice. And then, yeah, you could just do the next day. Maybe I'll do that. Well, I guess I'm predicting that tomorrow it will be cloudy as well. There you have it. So, I mean, oh yeah, we're gonna look at the back. It's not too bad, the ghost. Yeah, no, it's pretty, it's not super great. But maybe you have a stamp that's not as dark as these. But yeah, that's the idea. Do that. If you want to have a cousin situation, but you don't want to be locked in to the dates. Yeah, this would be fun. This would be a great idea. My last journals are the one that I used in 2024, so last year. I went to Japan with this journal. I went to Portugal with this journal, back to San Diego countless times, and yeah, a couple of other places, but this thing is like bursting at the seams. It's a Fila. I don't really know anything about this brand. If I were to want this style again, I would go for the Leuchtturm. I don't really know what else. Oh yeah, this also went to Oaxaca. But we did a lot of traveling last year. Oh yeah, this was when Bridgerton came out. I was really inspired by that. So, I mean, I'm a little all over the place. Maybe, hopefully this serves as some authority over the subject. I mean, I've been doing this. I enjoy doing it. I try. I fail. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time. I mean, oh, that poor flower that I smuggled out of Mexico is looking a little rough. But yeah, I mean, I have fun with this stuff. I hope you do too. But yeah, this is Japan. All Japan. Maybe I'll do a proper flip through of this sometime. But we'll move on to the last notebook before we go to pouches. We're already at 30 minutes. Oh my gosh, we're shaking. And the music is getting louder. The chaos is happening. Spend tracker. I don't know if I really want to show too much here. Maybe we'll go through it kind of quickly. But I didn't really... Wow, April was the last time I did it. I don't know if we'll keep doing it. This is from Muji. It's a nice notebook. I do like the A5 size. Did love decorating it. But maybe it will be something else. I am starting to play Stardew Valley. Maybe I'll record the days I do that. Who knows? These things are limitless. It's getting so loud now. Let's go to pouches quickly. I'm using my super cute Dalton canvas tote. We're super close in here, so you probably can't see it. But if you've been seeing a lot of journaling videos, or you just, know and have it yourself, the Superior Labor leather products are really popular, and I've been wanting, but they're super expensive. And I was thrifting with my mom, and I saw this Portland leather crossbody and thought, wow, that like camera bag style just is very reminiscent of some of the shapes of the Portland leather things. And I thought it would be a great stationery bag. I got it for 10 bucks. I cut the straps off. That's actually where I got this little extra piece from, to be able to do this. And now I have this awesome pouch where it was also inspired by wanting the Delphonics case. Like you can fit like your, that's fine. That's totally fine. Your pens and stuff in here. And it does actually fit a traveler's notebook. So if you're ever thrifting and you see any of these like Portland leather or other like good leather bags that just maybe need to be cleaned up a little bit, or you need to re-envision them and cut off the straps, like just do that, and then you have this beautiful like leather bag and you can completely repurpose it. The inside doesn't have anything fancy going on. I've stuffed it to get it shaped back. Like there's a pocket here and no pocket on that side. But yeah, it's a great little bag. It's perfect. I'm definitely gonna use this when I'm traveling. And then let's see, also a thrift find is this random little pouch. I don't know, but I needed something that I could put pens and you know, sorted things. I've got this little like MD paper, cream colored correction tape, the little Deco Rush, glue dots or whatever this is. I think I got this in, oh my gosh, this is Kikuyo. I had no idea. I got this when I was in Japan. That's awesome. And then these little like stamp dots of little colors. Keep that in there. And then, not all of these have things in them. We'll look in the middle. This is where I'm keeping all of my Tombow brush pens. I love them. I recently just got a couple more that have been super good for me and all of the decorating needs I have. And then here is where I keep just some pens. This changes whatever I need. I keep a couple of the jelly rolls, a mild liner, and yeah, I wish I had more fountain pens. I think I only have like three and a half, haha, because I have a little tiny Puchiko. Let's show it. Oh, I keep hitting this. This little tiny baby Puchiko. Put that there. Okay, that's that. Then I have this Traveler's Factory. I'll show it together with also this like high tide one. This is in the A6 size, so hypothetically I should be able to fit my Traveler's notebook in here. She's kind of chunky though, so we'll see. Let's see if she fits. I think this is great, like if you know you're gonna throw it in your bag and it's maybe gonna be crazy in there and you don't want it to get all messed up, like, or you want to add other things in here and it will keep it organized. Yeah, I mean, I got a charm. It's a little crazy. It's a little jam-packed. I keep this in there. But it would fit. Alternatively, we could put it in the Traveler's Factory canvas little bag. Now, I really don't know if this is all going to fit with the extra chunk it has going on, but when it's thinner, she does fit. I mean, because I feel like I'm showing you guys this, I need to see it through. I need to actually get it in there. Come on. Come on. I'm so sick and this is so not working, but there it goes. There it goes. Okay. What about that? Maybe not perfect. But when she's thinner and it's a smaller thing, this is really cute. Although I think it's just better just for throwing some tools in, putting it in your bag, and just enjoying the beautiful leather on it and the canvas. I love how it's dyed. Looks almost like ocean water. Just have some random little pen cases. This I got when I was in Japan. I had one with this character when I was a kid that my friend got me. She's from Japan and she brought it back and I loved it, loved it, loved it. It might be under my childhood bed, but I don't know. And so I was so happy to find this one. I love tea. So I mean, this is just like the most casual like pen case in the world. So love. This one's also from Japan, super tiny. I was trying to like get that feeling of like what this one is. It's like, I don't know what this material is, but I saw this and I was like, yeah, let's do it, until I saw this one later, and now I have both. And then this little Bagu one, this cute little charm that was like embroidered from Mexico, I believe. My boyfriend's family gave it to me and I love it on this Bagu. I stick a bunch of stuff in here whenever I need, you know, extra glue or washi tape. It just keeps it all like nice and organized. Or stamps. I want to grow my wooden stamp collection. I don't have too many, but that's that. And lastly, the Bagu dot kit. It's good for traveling because you can fit a lot of things like in the pockets here. There's like a little zip pouch over here, and then it like a lot of real estate just in the middle. And does this fit? Let's see. It does. Wow, I actually don't think I even knew that. Look at us figuring things out together. But that's all I have. Wow, we're at 37 minutes. I hope I'm one of those people that you enjoy listening to. If you made it all the way to the end, hi, I'd love to be friends. My name's Jajal, and I've been making videos on YouTube now. This is the second one. So happy you're here. I love YouTube. It's a much better community than the other platforms. I actually don't have other social media platforms, so this is it for me. And yeah, thank you for being here. I hope you have a great week. You're happy, you're healthy, and doing what you love. Bye.